Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The 63rd Grammy Awards took place last Sunday and I watched the entire ceremony. I've already watched the performances, I know who won, so I thought about recording my reaction to it, but then the video will be 3 hours and a half long and I just wouldn't have the time to edit it, I'm sorry. But what I am going to do today is I'm going to go through some categories, some of those I predicted on my predictions video, which will be linked down below. I know the audio sucks, but just try and stick with the prediction part, because honestly I got a lot of them wrong, including some that I thought were very easy to guess, and I also got some right and some I later changed and then got fucked because the first prediction actually took the award. So let's just talk about a few of these winners so we can, exchange an idea. So here I'm at The Guardian, I got a full list, and let's talk. I already see Megan Thee Stallion here, which we will get to soon. We already started. I'm actually gonna scroll all the way to the bottom and then go up, discussing the categories I care about. Songwritten for visual media, Billie Eilish took it. Honestly, it was hard to imagine anyone that wasn't Billie Eilish taking, except maybe Dina Menzel and Aurora, because Disney. Honestly, that's the only reason why I could picture them winning. Disney. Beautiful Ghosts, albeit beautiful, it really couldn't win because of the incredible backlash that the film received. I just didn't see a award where it won, and it didn't. The winner was No Time to Die, which I'm actually happy about, and in my opinion is the first time Billie Eilish wins a Grammy that I really cannot contest, and she's won 7 of them already. I have personal favorites and personal picks over every other Grammy she's ever won, but this one I'm actually glad with. Compilation soundtrack for visual media, I'm so happy Jojo Rabbit took it. That means Taika Waititi has a Grammy. Now he's got a Grammy and now he's got an Oscar. He's halfway to being an EGOT, and he can definitely win an Emmy anytime soon. And he actually joked on Instagram that he was going to write a musical next. So who knows? He might become an EGOT soon. Very happy. Again, the only other real contender here was Frozen, and because Disney. Producer of the Year non-classical. This is where I freaked out, okay? Because I was so certain Jack Antonoff was going to take it. And then when Andrew Watt, who produced Dua Lipa's Break My Heart, took it, I immediately thought Taylor was not getting any awards that day, because the entire album was either produced by Aaron Dessner or Jack Antonoff. And to have Future Nostalgia producer winning meant that Dua Lipa was going to have a great night, which we'll get to in a moment, but this really threw me off at first. Me and my friends, we freaked out and we went after to see what this guy had produced, and when we saw he was credited in Future Nostalgia's credits, we really thought she was going to be up to something. Also, he was a producer in Miley Cyrus's Plastic Hearts. He produced Prisoner. So this could look good for 2022. Who knows? Maybe Miley Cyrus will grab a few noms, maybe a few wins. Midnight Sky is definitely worthy of a Record of the Year nom, and I'd say Angels Like You would make a perfect SOTY. So who knows? Maybe. Best music video, Brown Skin Girl. This really was no question here. Some people said Adore You, and I could see Adore You. I could also see Life is Good, as is the only one here that was also nominated for the VMA of Best Music Video. But I don't really think there's any other winner here than Beyonce, because it's Beyonce. My mom was really thrilled about this guy winning Latin rock or alternative because she really likes Fito Páez. Yeah, here this was such a such a fucked up shit. Chloe and Halle took nothing. They got like 3 noms across different categories. They got progressive R&B, they got R&B, and they got, I think, traditional R&B nominations. They won none of them. That really spoke volumes to me because I really love their record. Traditional pop vocal album, I was a bit upset because I thought Renee Zellweger was going to take it for Judy. She didn't. Instead, this guy I never even heard of won. You know, congratulations for him, but personally, Renee Zellweger sang wonderfully in Judy, so she definitely should have taken it. Pop duo / group performance, this was that category I told you about that I had first predicted Rain on Me, but then I switched my prediction to Exile, and then the first prediction won. I am really glad that it won. Lady Gaga has never lost a Grammy. Actually, that's not true. Let me rephrase that. Lady Gaga only had 1 album without any Grammy wins, which is Born This Way. Art Pop wasn't even nominated, so that's out of the league. However, The Fame Monster, Cheek to Cheek, Joanne, The Star Is Born, and now Chromatica all have Grammy wins. So I thought she's either taking this or taking the other one. But then Taylor Swift got really strong these past few days with Evermore, the recordings, and I thought, well, the Academy might actually vote for her instead and give it to Exile. And as of recently, I've been listening to a lot of Exile, and it's really, really good. So I thought, well, you know, Taylor's taking this one. But actually it was Rain on Me, and I'm really glad, and I'm also really glad it wasn't Justin Bieber, because this shouldn't even be here. I can think of at least 3 other pop / duo group performances last year that could have made the cut and would have been way better choices than this one. Also way better choices than this one. I like this song, but it shouldn't be here because it's not that good. I just like it because I like it, but not because it's good. You know? It's like Friday by Rebecca Black. I like Friday, but will I want it to win Record of the Year? Fuck, of course not. Best New Artist, Megan Thee Stallion. This is where I really had to disagree with the Academy. This was the first category that I really got pissed. Megan Thee Stallion is a great rapper, but that's what she is. She's a great rapper. She's great in the field that she wants to go, which is rap. But Doja Cat, guys, this woman, y'all, Doja Cat is a fucking great artist. She does rap perfectly. She does pop perfectly. She does R&B perfectly. And she probably meddled with other genres that I didn't pay attention to because I'm not graduated in music. And she must have done it perfectly as well. Just take Hot Pink. Take Good News by Megan Thee Stallion. Also, Megan shouldn't have competed because she had not yet dropped her debut studio album. Good News was dropped in November. That was after the submission period. So her even being here is rigged. She should not have been here. She should have been competing next year with Ava Max and other artists who could not compete because they had not dropped their studio album, their debut studio album. Let's start at that. Okay, let's start at that. But again, take Good News and take Hot Pink. What does Good News have? Great rap songs, Body, and literally every other song. Great rap songs. Good. It's a good album. I like it. Take Hot Pink. Hot Pink has great R&B songs with Streets, great rap songs with Like That, and great pop songs with Say So. And she's got plenty more spread across the album, and it still makes it cohesive. Not to mention, she's a great performance. If you don't think she's a great performance, watch her performance at the Billboard Music Awards. That was greatness. That was greatness. She was a great performance. She embodied Chicago's Roxy Hart and delivered a stellar performance, the best performance of the night. When has Megan delivered the best performance of the night? Never. That's when she delivered the best performance of the night. Not even last night. I mean, if she Billboard elected her the best performance of the night, but it wasn't her, it was Cardi B's with WAP. That's what Megan Thee Stallion is. She's a featuring artist. She's only here because of WAP, which was not nominated because it came out after the noms, and she's also only here because of Savage, which is only here because of Beyonce, not the original song. Whereas Doja Cat did not need Nicki Minaj to appear on the awards show. They only considered her version, not the remix. But they had to consider Megan Thee Stallion's remix with Beyonce, because else she just wasn't enough. I'm sorry, I'm really pissed, and I was really mad when I saw Doja not taking anything that day. That's it. I don't hate on Megan Thee Stallion. I do think she's a great rapper, but the category is Best New Artist, and it takes more than being good at one field to be an artist. And if it only takes that, then be it in a category where there are no contestants that are good in other categories, in other genres. Doja Cat, for instance, once again. Pop solo performance, I had first predicted Don't Start Now. Now I really am glad that Harry Styles took it, because I later realized that he was not taking anything. So when I saw him taking for Watermelon Sugar, I was happy, because I knew Dua was probably getting something else later on, which she did, and it's this, no, not this one yet. Song of the Year, I'm happy for her, okay? I'm happy for her. I think it's a good song, it has a good message. However, it's really hard to talk about this one, because this specific case, she was, the winner was very good. But when you think about Taylor Swift, you think about her holding a standard that's unpaired nowadays, which is Best Songwriter. Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, and Lady Gaga are the three best songwriters of our generation. Definitely, I can argue. If you want to argue with me, we can argue, okay? We can argue. I'll give you a shit ton of arguments about it. But they are the three best songwriters of our generation. Granted, all three of them were competing last year, and they lost to I'm the Bad Guy, duh. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Go read the lyrics. I'm not joking. The three of them were competing with great fucking songs, some written only by themselves like Lover, and they lost to I'm the Bad Guy, duh. And Taylor Swift was here again, and she did not take it. I'm not saying that she should have taken it. I Can't Breathe has such a good message, such an important message, and it's such a good song that I don't mind it winning. But I'm saying that when will the best songwriters of our generation finally be acknowledged with the biggest prize that any songwriter can receive, which is the Grammy Awards for Song of the Year? When? That's all I want to know. When? Pop vocal album Future Nostalgia, definitely. Definitely. My personal favorite was Chromatica, but I did not want her to take it because she did not care for the album. She didn't even thank the Grammy she won for Rain on Me. It's been 2 days, not even a tweet, not even an Instagram post, not even a retweet on Ariana's 10 other posts. That struck me as ungrateful, and I'm a huge Little Monster. I have always been a huge Little Monster ever since Love Game in 2009. But I'm really glad she did not take it, because if it is for her to take it and not be at least grateful, not even to her fans, that's extremely wrong. R&B performance Black Parade, great, I love the song. Album of the Year Folklore, I lost my shit when this happened because this is so good. This album is so good. I really am glad that she took it because it was her last chance, because she was not nominated for Record of the Year, which she could have been for August or Betty, but she wasn't. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at something that How? If we're being honest here, it actually makes more sense that Everything I Wanted took this than Bad Guy, because Everything I Wanted is such a better song than Bad Guy, and Bad Guy was the winner somehow. But how? This song was so underwhelming in comparison with every other competition here. Savage was a great remix. Say So was a great pop song. And Don't Start Now started a fucking movement of taking it back to the 70s and 80s. Hell, Black Parade was a great song interpolating African instruments about being black and having black pride. But how do you give Billie Eilish's Everything I Wanted the title of Record of the Year? Phineas wasn't even nominated for Producer of the Year. So my guess is that they did not give it to the producer, they gave it to the artist. So that means they preferred Billie Eilish's vocal delivery than Beyonce's? Than Dua Lipa's? Than Doja's and her amazing performance throughout the song, combining rap with pop, and that's why. Not even why, just how. How, Recording Academy? You know, this is insane. If it were No Time to Die, I'd not be complaining, because No Time to Die had a great vocal delivery on top of a good production. This only had a great production. Dua was robbed, okay? Dua was robbed. Point blank, that's all I'm saying. Dua was robbed. That's what I mean. That there were 4 better contenders than this, and this won. Just like last year, when there was 7 Rings and Truth Hurts against her, and she took it for Bad Guy. Duh. But anyway, that's what I had to say. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening to me ranting about the Grammys. We'll see each other next year when more nominations are gonna be given, probably December, November, I don't know, the pandemic's still going. And hopefully we'll see Evermore taking Album of the Year. I actually like Evermore better than Folklore, and if Folklore took it, then I think Evermore has a great shot at taking it as well. You know, they have already given Record of the Year twice to the same person, so why not give an Album of the Year twice to the same person? The same person that's actually deserving of them both. So yes, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. If you agree with me, comment down below. If you don't agree with me, comment down below. I'm open to hearing other points of views. Me and my friends, we agree on one, and I'm sharing them with you because that's what I do, that's what I like to do. But that was it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.